John Horst, Milwaukee's GM, he did not bring this trade idea or sign off on it to Giannis Antetokounmpo because Jrue Holiday was involved, and the relationship there, the reverence that this organization and these players have for Holiday. He did not want to put that to Giannis Antetokounmpo and have him have that on his conscience necessarily, that he might sign off or not sign off on it. He decided ultimately, John Horst did, this is a decision I have to make as GM along with ownership. And so while Giannis didn't have any real direct influence on it, certainly in the broader scope, Horst makes this decision, the Bucks make this decision, believing that it gives them the best chance to win more titles, to contend over a longer period of time with Giannis Antetokounmpo, and of course, it gives them, they think, a better chance to get him to do a new deal with them when he's ready to sign an extension.
And ultimately, that really is what matters. We promised Brian Windhorst, we promised Kendrick Perkins. They are with us as well. Brian, as you're looking at this in the Giannis piece, how are you putting this together in terms of, do you expect to see Giannis in Milwaukee for years to come now that Dame is there?
Yeah, I think Monday will be fascinating to hear what Giannis has to say at Media Day. Obviously, I expect a lot of excitement because getting a player of Damian Lillard's quality at this point in his career, at this point in the calendar, is just a huge influx of talent, and you're going to be very excited to see them play. But Giannis does still have a contract extension before him, and he kind of made it clear. He didn't exactly say he wasn't going to sign it, but his comments earlier before the Lillard trade made it seem unlikely. And he has a number of reasons not to sign it that are not related to the quality of the team. If he waits a year, he has economic incentives. But the reality is this: the Bucks were under some modicum of pressure this upcoming season. If they did not have a good year, they were facing a real problem with Giannis going into the next year of his contract. And if Giannis does not extend, whether that decision is made now or it's made later, they're really kind of still in the same position. They have obviously mortgaged the back half of this decade's trade assets in this deal. They have taken on 4 years and over $200 million in contracts for Damian Lillard. They are making an investment to have Giannis be there for multiple years into the future. But the one thing that I want to hear from Giannis is where his head is at. Because if this season doesn't result in a title or trip to the finals, and there could be 10 reasons why that doesn't happen that has nothing to do with Dame Lillard, I don't know if the Bucks' situation has really changed at all, other than potentially increasing their chances of winning by a few percentage points, which is what you get swapping out a guy like Lillard for a great player like Jrue Holiday.